Karen Onodera, although it was totally by accident, experienced a kiss with Mr. Mike Kamishiro, who just may be my relative. I, Mina Miyafuji, couldn't hold my feelings back and forcefully kissed Mike Kamishiro, who just may be my relative.
Mike Kamishiro. Good morning.
Just because of one accident, our relationship has changed so much. In such a very short amount of time. It's true. At least two of us here may be relatives. But right now, we're as close to being strangers as you can get.
Can we keep thinking that the people living right in front of us are really our relatives?
Well, perhaps not.
Ando?
Here.
Uehara?
Here.
Eto?
Here.
Kamishiro? Kamishiro? Does anyone know where he is?
Yes, ma'am. I thought Kamishiro was suspended.
Yes, that's right. I guess I forgot.
Oh, Mike. You're probably with those girls right now, aren't you? Oh, I'm so lonely, Mike. So lonely.
What I ate for breakfast, how it tasted, what conversation we had. I don't remember at all. That's how disturbed I was. And so, once again, I need to remind myself why I came to this town. Is it because I want to see my mother who abandoned me? No. I had a faint expectation that I might be able to see my relative that I'm in the photograph with. See, if I were able to meet her, I would never make her face misfortune. That's right. That's what I thought when I came here. Mina Miyafuji, Karen Onodera.
Nice to meet you! I know you've never heard of me, but I'm actually a blood relative. They really are. We've got the same eye color. Apparently, this photograph was handed over to the orphanage on the day my mother gave me away. At least that's what I was told by my foster parents.
The 2 of them are relatives. They may be my relatives. And so
Oh, what do you think we should do now, Miss Mina? I'm so nervous I don't think that I can look Mr. Mike in the eye anymore, let alone talk to him about anything.
Yeah, I know the feeling, but I think we should try not to dwell on it too much. You know, that kiss was more like an accident than anything else.
Yes, but it was my very first time, ever. To think that my first kiss would be with Mr. Mike. And there's a chance that Mr. Mike may be my relative. Miss Mina?
What?
Is something the matter?
Hey, you know, I think that it would be all right if Mike was your relative. See, it'd be a kiss of affection for your family.
That's very true. It's all right for relatives to hug and kiss each other. But if we're really strangers, then what I did with Mr. Mike was...
You know what? You're cute. You heard me. You're cute.
Miss Mina?
So do you love Mike? Huh?
I don't know. It's all confusing. But Mr. Mike's always there on my mind. If you're saying that what I'm feeling now is love, then I guess I just might.
Is that as a stranger or as a relative?
I just don't know that either. But I want to be with Mr. Mike. I want to be with Mr. Mike together in this house that my mother used to live in.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I want to be here too. But Karen, we get to stay here because we may be relatives, right? And that makes it okay.
Yes.
If strangers is what we are, then we would be allowed to fall in love with Mike. But we'd no longer have a reason to keep living in this house.
You're right.
If we are strangers, we can't continue living in that house. Even if we were invited to stay, I'm sure that it would get more and more awkward. It'd become impossible to live there. I know that that's what will eventually happen, but I'm in no position to be saying any of this to Karen.
is there really a big need in life to forcefully clarify our relationships? Who is the relative? And who is the stranger?
I can't seem to control my own feelings, just like Karen can't control hers right now.
What am I gonna do if I find out that she's a stranger?
If Mike is really my relative,
Mina.
Oh, Mike. Feelings.
Mina, last night,
My feelings. My feelings.
So,
I'm sorry. About, yesterday's surprise? See, I should explain. This was all just a big test.
a big test?
Well, you know the rumors that are going around school about you and Shimazaki having kind of a thing? I was running a test on you to check out the rumor.
Huh?
But you passed. If it was on your mind this much, you must be normal. Wow, what a relief. I'm so glad that someone who might be my relative isn't really gay.
Hey, wait a second. Does that mean you thought I was...
It was a perk, right?
Oh, I see. So that's what it was. Oh well, I guess. I'm irritated, but I'm also relieved. You're sure that's really what it was?
Yep, that's what it was.
Just don't do things that could be taken the wrong way, okay?
Sorry.
And if you're gonna have to apologize for it later, then don't do it. I'm gonna go home and work now. Don't you be slacking off. Go do what you need to do. Oh, by the way, Mina, I'm straight. You just remember that.
Understood.
And try not to doubt me.
I'll be alright. I'm fine. I'm used to it. It's like my whole life. I'm used to pulling back like this. I do it all the time. So I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, I think I'm fine. No. I can't do this. I can't do it. I just can't.
Mr. Mattier! Oh, Mr. Mattier! I have pritch for you. You're a selfish little one. Mr. Mike.
Cotton.
Mr. Mike, I want to say,
Cotton, you know, I'm sorry, Cotton. I'm apologizing for whatever happened in the locker room. Even if it was just an accident, I thought it may have meant something much more important to you. And so I wanted to say something. I'm sorry.
Mr. Mike?
It may be impossible for you, but I hope you can forget about this. I'll try to do the same. Since we might be relatives, I don't want us to be thinking of each other in that way, if you know what I mean. We're still students, but we have to live on our own, and we don't have the luxury of diverting our attention to other things. Even if our situation were different, we still have to live each and every day. So then, I think...
Mr. Mike. Oh, Mr. Mike, about yesterday, it was an accident, so please don't worry about it. I won't worry about it either. It's already forgotten. Because there's a very good chance that you and I may be relatives.
Cotton, please don't.
I'm sorry.
Cotton.
We may be relatives.
We may be strangers.
Are we just gonna keep on tossing around in some strange, abstract relationship?
I want to straighten out my relationship with Mr. Mike.
But when that happens, one of us will no longer be able to stay in this house. If we're not relatives, we will be leaving this house someday.
I don't want them to face that situation.
If I am a relative, I can stay in this house. I can be next to Mr. Mike.
If I am a stranger, I can't stay in this house. But I can fall in love.
If I was a relative of Mr. Mike's. if I was a stranger to Mr. Mike.
Cotton, can I come in?
Sure. Could you just wait a moment, please? Okay, come in.
Thanks a lot. This is a real nice bath.
Uh-huh.
You know, we always take a bath together. So why are you distant and starting without me?
I'm sorry.
I'm not angry or anything like that.
I see.
Oh, what is it?
No, go ahead, Miss Mina.
Well, Cotton, you see, I kissed Mike. That's right. I really kissed Mike.
But, Miss Mina...
I'm in love with Mike. But he might be my relative. Great, huh? I'm so stupid. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help it. I really don't remember how it started. Maybe it was when he talked me into staying. Or when he was in my dreams. I don't know. But Oh, Mike. To me, Mike is everything. I also knew how you felt, Cotton, but I just couldn't help myself.
Oh, please don't cry.
I'm sorry, Cotton.
Oh, no, please don't apologize. It's the same for me. I feel exactly the same way. I'm in love with Mr. Mike, too.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in love with him.
And I'm in love with Mr. Mike.
I love Mike.
I love Mr. Mike.
Yeah, but we can never tell him.
Right. And I don't ever want to know which of us is his relative.
If we knew, then we'd have to be split apart from each other.
But I don't want to be separated from you.
I want to be with Mike. And I want to be with Cotton.
I want to be with you too, Miss Mina. Oh. These are...
roasts?
Mr. Mike.
Maybe he's just being nice to us.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, but don't you think it's gotten kind of cold?
He really is awkward.
Yeah, but that awkward part is another part of him that I really like.
Yeah, me too.
Morning, ladies.
Hi, Mike. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Yeah.
So, a love alliance, huh?
Yep, a love alliance between the two of us, the people who love Mike.
Okay, we should form an alliance. But once it's formed, what are we actually gonna do?
Well, let me think.
Love alliance. Rule number 1. Until we find out for sure who is the relative, neither one of us may ask Mr. Mike out.
Number 2. If one of us learns we're relatives with Mike, we inform the other right away.
Number 3. The relative will support the other's romantic relationship with Mr. Mike.
Number 4. We get rid of any other girls who come on to Mike, even if we have to use brute force.
Isn't that just a little too extreme?
You think so, huh? Okay, so that's Mina Miyafuji and
Kaden Onodera's Love Alliance.
Mike, how's it going?
Hi, Kamishiro.
I'm sure you've been working real hard, Mike.
Ah, shut up.
It was getting a little bit lonely when you weren't around here, Kamishiro.
Oh, is that so?
Hey, come on, Mike. If we don't hurry up, we're gonna be really late.
Hey, what's going on? What are you guys doing?
We're doing rule number 4. Yeah, that's right, number 4.
I'm really getting confused. What's this all about?
Never mind, let's hurry. Yeah, let's hurry up.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, don't pull so hard. What has gotten into you two?
I think I've just been dumped.
Those two girls,
Huh?
they're in love.
They're walking arm in arm. I'm in love with Mike. I'm in love with Mr. Mike. I can't tell him my feelings for now. But I don't mind if that's how it has to be. As long as I have these feelings. These feelings. Next episode, more twins. We won a drawing and got to go to a southern island. That's when I went to the beach all alone with Mike. Miss Mina, please don't forget about the romantic alliance rule number 1. Oh, I know, but never mind that, Miss Mina. We have a huge problem. Miss Senpai and Miss President are here on the island. What? But why? I don't know. But this could turn into one big mess. Please, Twins, episode 7, Making Memories. Be sure to watch it. Next episode, more twins.